What's going on, guys? Back at you with another YouTube video. The last video I posted was very serious, nothing lighthearted, nothing joke-full, nothing about drama, nothing to do with sports. If that's not your taste in videos, don't go back. Don't go back and watch it. This one is gonna be a little more lighthearted because it's a story time. And yeah, before I get into it though, let me get shout outs out of the way. Shout out to Carcino for Life, Common Brown Life, Aquamore, aka Bumper with the Handstein, Black Mama King, 21 Gaming and Sports, Scrub Zero. On the sports side, shout out to my guy. Let's Talk Jets, my guy. Brandon as Axness. My guy CX Brandon Nelson. My guy Lobo L0. I'm sorry, L0B0, and if you're looking for music, check out my guy J Graves. Also check out my guy Moxie Approved and the Mail Ticket, not sports channels, but interesting guys with great channels. And that's it, 2 minutes are out. Yeah, I'm sorry, I needed to do that. I forget catching my breath and because I just did that, but let's get into the video. Now, it'll be 10 years in November that I was in the hospital for close to a month with pneumonia. Now, I was in one hospital for a week and a half. They were gonna let me go, and then they realized, oh, you're at the wrong hospital. You have to go to this hospital, literally a mile, not even a mile, like 2 blocks away, which coincidentally was the hospital my grandmother used to work at when I was a child. So I was more comfortable at that hospital. They took care of me. People at that hospital actually still remembered my grandmother when she came to visit me, so it was like I was family now. Here's the interesting part of the story. At the first hospital, I barely got any sleep because the nursing sucked. They just did. The nurses sucked, the residents sucked, everything about that first hospital sucked. they wouldn't let me get any sleep. Every time I moved, my pulse would go up, and they would come running like I was having a heart attack or something, and they would be, I would say, no, I just moved, I promise I'm fine. But again, they wouldn't let me sleep. So when I got to the second hospital, they actually let me rest for once, which was nice. I had chest tubes in. One chest tube left that they waited to take out. But, yeah, that's why I was in the hospital with pneumonia. They put chest tubes in me and, I got better. So, yeah, but, anyway, so Saturday night I slept well, and but boy did I wake up to a surprise. Now this second hospital is very religious, and I forgot that because as a child, uh, I didn't really know or care to know about the hospital. I just knew, hey, Grandma works here. Let's go visit her. I think I did that once as a child, visiting my grandmother at work. Maybe twice, once or twice. Can't remember the exact times. I just would remember driving by and saying, Grandma! Because I knew that's where Grandma worked. But anyway, back to the story. So, I went to sleep at a good time. Saturday for the first time in, 3 weeks. And I woke up to a priest standing over me, praying over me, and to save my heart, uh, to save uh, my heart rate skyrocketed would be an understatement when I woke up and saw the priest standing over me. As soon as I wake up and see a priest standing over me, my heart rate jumped so high, a nurse came running in. The priest calmed me down. As soon as he left, I'm like, what was that? And she's like, the nurse said, you forgot we're a religious hospital. And I said, yes, I did. I apologize for that. She said, it's okay, no problem. You okay? I said, yeah, I'm fine. I just didn't expect that. She said, hey, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Shout out to that nurse. But anyway, so I get out of the hospital. I put it on Facebook. And the week after I got out, I messaged a girl who was become my ex. And she said, how are you? I said, oh, I just got out of the hospital. And she said, I know, I could kill you for not letting me know. I'm like, didn't know you cared. that much. Shout out to Levin basketball for that. But yeah, I hit her with the 11 basketball quote. And she said, "Shut up, you know I care." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, my bad. My bad, my bad, my bad." But anyway, how are you? What have you been up to? And she said, "Oh, working, going to church." And the second she said going to church, I had to read it 3 times. And I wrote back, "You? Church?" And she typed back, "LOL, I know, you should come with me." I said, "I would, but I'm afraid the walls would start bleeding." And she's like, "LOL, you're crazy, but for real, you should join me sometime." I'm like, "I think about it," but in the back of my mind, I thought no chance. But what do you know? 2 months later, I was at church with her. So call it signs from God, call it whatever you want. Just know God is good and He works in mysterious ways. But yeah, that's the story. Story time about how a priest and my ex got me to go back to church for the first time. Oh, I say 8, 6 to 7 years. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that story time. Hope you, if you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you see on this face for the first time and enjoyed what you heard, hit the sub button and the notification bell to know when all my videos go live. And if you want to donate to the page, you can do that via Cash App. Jose. And until the next one, God first, God bless, stay safe, stay out of trouble, and until the next one, I'm out. This is